This is the same thing I told about that big nose rapper Snoop Dogg when he was young. He a man now, so he grown. But when he was 18, he came on the scene talking all that gangster shit. That little, do you know what would have happened with to skinny ass Snoop Dogg with that long ass hair? Yeah, he better hope some homeboys was in jail to protect him. Motherfuckers don't be playing in them prisons, man.
He got into that thug mentality, just like Snoop Dogg did. Snoop Dogg was a puppy. We just didn't even know it. If he go to jail, that's what he would have been. A hush puppy, nigga.
Maybe that's what we should call him, Snoop Puppy. Stop trying to act like Snoop Puppy, man. All these gangsters, all these dudes who want to be gangsters. Let me say this to you, Ja Morant. All those rappers that's hard, all those rappers with those gangster personas, when they started dealing with real street dudes, most of the rappers who got murdered, who had that persona, they was killed by real street dudes. Do you understand that? Life is not a game, man. Okay? It's not a game, brother. Get your shit together. Grow the fuck
Yes.
up, man. What the fuck wrong with you? All right, folks, welcome to the channel. In this segment, we're going to be breaking down Ja Morant and his recent on the court, off the court, whatever you want to call it, behavior. He's unprofessional. And here's what I don't understand, people. This man has a daddy in his life, folks. You would think his father could sit this man down and talk to him, right? He just been fined $75,000 for making finger gestures during a game, the new celebration. I remember when he first came back, I knew he was gonna have problems because he was still acting the same. Grow the fuck
Yes.
up, man. What the fuck wrong with you? Okay?
Um,
So now he's acting like he's throwing up grenades in the air, and it don't make any damn sense, man. You got a lot of money on the line, bonehead. What is wrong with you? Something wrong with this man and his whole family. I usually don't like to get into people's family and talk about people's families in a negative light, but his parents is not doing a good job. First of all, his mama, she don't really have all her marbles. Okay, y'all remember that incident when she was at a store at a mall? She started arguing with the people in the store, and instead of calling the police or just taking your ass home, you know what this heifer did? She gonna call her multi-million dollar son, a son who was worth over $200 million. And he's gonna come with some other dudes, some street dudes, like this is street beef. It don't make any sense. And this is sad because mamas, a lot of women, especially in the hood, get a lot of men killed over this. I've seen it. I've seen a mother get her own kids killed before. Same incident, arguing with a person in the store. The son came up to the store to help his mama out because he heard through the neighborhood. And the dude ended up, the first son ended up getting shot, ended up getting killed by the store owner. Cause you know them immigrants, boy, they had them stores, you know, them ones that used to own all the stores in the hood and stuff. But then
yeah.
the second brother came and killed the store owner. So now this woman over arguing with someone in a store, folks. Let me tell you something right now. One son is dead. One son is in prison for the rest of their lives. You know what the mama doing? Nothing, just walking her dumb ass around the hood. If you want to argue with someone, if someone's treating you wrong, I can understand defending yourself verbally. But once it goes beyond verbally, you don't call other people. You take your ass home. And you damn sure don't call no son that's worth $200 million that hasn't grown up yet, that's immature. You don't do no shit like that. And where is his daddy at, Mr. Morant? This man getting thrown out of games too. He was in Oklahoma. He got kicked out of a game in Oklahoma City, yelling at crazy shit to the referees. See, they set a bad example for Morant, and look at how he act. Ja, you're not a gangster. You're not hood. That shit is street shit. It should be left in the street. Now, I know it's commercialized now since hip hop. I get it. But y'all not tough. Tattoos don't make you tough. Dreadlocks don't make you tough. Having a gun don't make you tough. Then he ended up going on social media later on, flashing guns, saying it wasn't real guns or whatever, it's toy guns, but whatever. He gets suspended And now you still gonna come back and do this celebration and shit? Man, take your ass to practice and take your ass home. What is wrong with you? These streets are not playing, man. You worth too much money to people. Too many people depend on you, brother. And T. Morant, man, I don't know what you doing, man. I don't know what the daddy is doing, man. The daddy, he just don't have any marbles at all. Because ain't nowhere in the world my son, who is worth all that money, I don't give a
I
damn if
got
you
you.
make more money than me. And I haven't seen him in a while, but he was trying to become a star. He was taking all these pictures, all these other celebrities, because people was telling him he looked like Usher. He's Usher's twins. I think that shit started going to this man's head. Instead of trying to be an Usher lookalike, why don't you just try to be a daddy, man? Be a father. You got your son where he at. Being a father, being a parent, it don't stop. Yeah, your son is
Exactly.
grown. Your whole family will be set for the rest of their lives, Ja. Your whole family, man. Come on, brother. Get off this gangster shit. Stop watching all these hip hop videos and hip hop movies and shit. Okay? Let it go, man. This is a problem, and I don't like to call it a black problem because a lot of people want to put this out on put it on the black community. No, we all have our own individual thoughts. Yes, the media plays a big role because they, for many decades, they highlighted this negative behavior in the black community, made thugs, these gangster rappers, these thug rappers, make put them on pedestals so that a lot of young black minds grew up with this mentality that they got to be hard. You're not hard, homeboy. Okay, you in the fucking NBA. Okay. If your ass go to jail, you know what happened to your little skinny ass in jail? Do you know what would happen to you? This is the same thing I told about that big nose rapper Snoop Dogg when he was young. He a man now, so he grown. But when he was 18, he came on the scene talking all that gangster shit. That little, do you know what would have happened with to skinny ass Snoop Dogg with that long ass hair? He would have been, yeah, he would have helped some homeboys was in jail to protect him. Motherfuckers don't be playing in them prisons, man. You're not hard. I don't get it. And Mr. T. Morant, I'm gonna tell you something right now, homeboy. As a man who has sons, you need to sit down, whatever kind of issues you have, get you some counseling so you can help your son. Because it's apparent that your son is lost. This man is lost. He doesn't get it. He doesn't understand what time it is. He doesn't take the temperature of the room.
Yeah, man. That's all about counseling because he got to set his parameters straight. It ain't about you being hard, brother. Go on and make your money. Use your athleticism. Do your thing on the court. That's your talk. That's your talk. Some people don't see it that way. That's just how we used to play football. I'm gonna talk shit with my shoulder pads and my helmet. I'm not gonna sit there and talk to you through my face mask. That ain't gonna make me hard. But I'll knock the shit out of you that gonna make me hard though. That's all I'm saying. But the dry he just got to get off that falsehood. That's fake, man.
Yeah, no,
Getting
that's
that ear
just
ring.
it's a lot of psychological factors at play here.
Yes.
If you want to be a villain, if you want to be a professional athlete, just be a professional athlete, man. You can't be half stepping. You can't have one foot in the NBA and the other foot in the streets. It doesn't work that way. Every time someone starts half stepping and trying to have one foot here and one foot there, they always fall off. Trust me, brother. And I would hate to see you lose your job over some bullshit. Okay. When Chris Jackson lost his job, at least it was over some real political, real shit. When Craig Hodges lost his job, it was over some real shit. If you lose your job over this bullshit, man, and have to end up playing in China, is that where you're trying to go? You trying to go to China? You trying to go overseas, man? Because you need to stop reinforcing this negative behavior. Nobody else in the NBA is doing this. Not any other superstars. You're the only superstar right now. You ain't the only one making mistakes, but you're the only one trying to have this public perception like you hard. You're a little punk. And you got young men who look up to you. You need to let this shit go today. We all seen where this shit leads, man. Because trust me, them power boys, they'll come for you, man. And once them power boys come for you, there ain't nothing you can do. They'll take your job, they'll take your freedom. Keep playing with these people, man. Keep playing with these people. You are in a position to change decades and generations of the Morant family. And I believe you're a father yourself now. Okay, didn't you see what happened to Gilbert Arenas? If Gilbert Arenas can go back and change everything, he would go back and change everything. Because he did the same thing as you. He got caught with guns over some bullshit. How can I say this, man? What I'm trying to say, brother, is this. When Gilbert Arenas got suspended, he had a beautiful career going. They was calling him Agent Zero. He had $200 million on the line.
Yeah, I'm upset about it myself, and that's been a few years ago. Because Gilbert Arenas was a nice guard. He could ball. He got into that thug mentality, just like Snoop Dogg did. Snoop Dogg was a puppy. We just didn't even know it. If he go to jail, that's what he would have been. A hush puppy, nigga.
Maybe that's what we should call him, Snoop Puppy. Okay,
Yes,
Snoop
exactly.
Puppy. Okay, stop trying to act like Snoop Puppy, man. All these gangsters, all these dudes who want to be gangsters. Have you ever noticed? Let me say this to you, Ja Morant. This gonna be the last thing we're gonna speak on this, Ja Morant. All those rappers that's hard, all those rappers with those gangster personas, when they started dealing with real street dudes, most of the rappers who got murdered, who had that persona, they was killed by real street dudes. Do you understand that? Life is not a game, man. Okay? It's not a game, brother. Get your shit together. And with that said, that's it for this sports segment, folks. Until next week, peace.
Peace.